Sup my dudes, Valk here, and today I'm going to be showcasing off this thing. This absolute monstrosity. Good luck copywriting that game, fam. Anyways, I'm going to be showcasing him off. We have every might here. We have this monster, and I have him 227 power. He is 225.4 on placement with the 4 SPA. It's pretty good whenever you consider the fact that I already put him down once. I've seen the cone. I haven't done any upgrades, so I don't know anything beyond that. But I do know he's cone, and I do know that's going to be pretty cool. Because a cone on placement has a lot of potential, so I'm really debating actually investing in this monster. So, yeah, we have him slot 1, no artifact, no nothing, and we're going to see exactly what he can do. We're going to go to infinite once again, that way we can just see exactly what he can do between both paths and determine where he's going to be mostly used at, and try to guess, because like I said, a lot of this stuff is going to take a lot of playtime to get a really good solid read on. And obviously, since the units just came out, I don't have a lot of playtime, but I might revisit these showcases in a bit if I feel like my opinions on the unit changes. And they basically have more utility, or basically they're able to be used in a different way than I'm thinking as I'm going through their kit now. But I have a pretty good understanding of the game, so I feel like I'll be pretty spot on whenever I first initially guess what they can be used with. So, he is level... Dear God, that's terrifying to look at in my hotbar. But he is level 1. He doesn't have any artifacts or anything. I feel like it's going to be like... It's like a ghost in your house, right? Like, every now and then it's going to bump onto walls, it's going to knock around, but you're just going to get used to it eventually. So, we're going to see exactly what he can do. And I feel like he's going to be... I feel like he has a lot of potential, because like I said, cheap and AoE on placement is like a double W. So yeah, let's go ahead, place Broly, go back to our Bulma. We shouldn't need a lot of money for him, but I'll find out. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead, place him. This is what I was talking about. This is really good range on placement. He has like great range. If you can get his damage up, I feel like this has a lot of potential. Even with the higher AoE, this is really good on placement. 12.2 range, 4.0, and if you can get this damage up, like I don't know what it's going to be like fully upgraded, because this is just level 1, rank 1. This has a chance to be really damn good. So let's check this stuff out. Increases damage by 25%, increases damage by 50%. That's really, really good. Selflessness increases range, increases speed and range. I can tell you guys right now, he's already good. Like, this is already really good for placement, because this is a good sized cone. This is like a much wider cone than like Whitebeard and everything, so this is really good. So let's go ahead and let's read these. Every might jumps to his target before smashing it, dealing circle AoE damage. Every might punches the air so violently that it creates a line AoE attack. So he goes from cone to line or circle. Let's go circle, see how big it is. That's actually nice. That's actually really good. Buffs all nearby units damage by 25% for 12 seconds. So he just turns into a full AoE buffer, as well as like a good damage dealer. 100% damage plus 10% range. Every might... What is this? Dealing full... Wait. He's a buffer with good damage and full AoE? Oh, no, he's cooking, dude. His face might be all messed up. His face might be like 10 different kinds of fucked up, but he is cooking. That's good. That's really good. And look how cheap that is. It's like 9,000, what, 9,300 for full AoE, but he also is a buffer in the meantime. So I like that. I like that a lot. That's still, I mean, you're not really going to be using this in Challenge Rift other than buffers. Like, he's not going to be your primary DPS option unless his top path is kind of sick. But his bottom path, that's kind of dope because, like I said, you get the circle, you get damage going into it, and then you get the buff as well. Okay, so we go into line. I'm not a big fan of line, so hopefully something else happens. Every might decimates everything in front of him with a massive attack plus ultra. Oh, that's a fat line. Okay, no, I can mess with that. And that is a massive attack stat. God damn, he is level 1, rank 1. This guy, I guarantee you, this guy was made as a mythic, and then they downgraded him to a legendary. Like 100%. Because this is really good. This makes him like, I'm telling, this is probably like the best legendary in the game, other than like, you know, considering like how good Shinobu is at buffing. But I'm talking about like all in all, in terms of like DPS and like all that, this feels really strong. Like, this is really good. This is just rank 1, level 1. And he did that for 10,000. And that is a fat line, too. I'm normally not a fan of lines, but that's a pretty fat line. Which means he's going to be able to hit lots of enemies all at once. So, yeah, my verdict on All Might. I know he's getting buffed by the 25%. Let's get rid of this. Let's see without the 25%. Let this time out. That's not 25%. Wait, is he buffing? Does his, like, final AoE, does it buff double? Did I misread that? Let me read this again. Plus 110% range. I don't know, but that ain't no 25%. That's really damn good. So, yeah, All Might's a W. All Might's a massive W. I think this is a really good unit. He just seems like he has really good damage, as well as he has good damage, good AoE, good support. He's kind of expensive. He's kind of on the expensive side at like 10,000, but I feel like that's pretty doable. That's like, what, 3 ways of income to actually be able to get him down. So if you want to full invest in All Might, I could definitely see it. Although, then you have to look at that face in your hotbar every time you use him. That's really the only downside to using this character, is you have to see this monster right here every single time you go to click something. I feel like that's a big fat L. Oh, he's more than 2 placement. Oh, I just thought he was 2 placement. I didn't realize it was more. Yeah. Okay, so he doesn't actually, like, buff stack like other units. Okay. Yeah, no, he's really good. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.